Hello, water signs, and welcome to your Talkative Tuesday timeless message from Spirit, your guides, angels, and your higher self. These are general messages for water signs, so please only take your message and leave the rest for the person who needs it. If you find value with what I do, please like and subscribe so you'll get notification on when more messages are released. Alright, let's see where we go. Oh, I always stumble over my words. Alright. Talkative Tuesday. Messages for water signs. Talkative Tuesday. Messages for water signs. Talkative Tuesday. Messages for water signs. Lost love. Surrender, healing, and release. Or like immediately what I got from that is sometimes letting go is the quickest way of getting them back. If they're meant to come back. So either someone's meant to come back or you're meant to be with someone else. Someone who's a better fit. Because that person may have things that they need to deal with. And surrendering is hard. You're like, you think? Yeah. It's definitely, it causes you to level up in ways that you probably didn't want. Yep. And then you get detox. Cleanse and restore yourself. So detox to me is also, it's emotional as well as physical. So sometimes getting out and exercising gets those endorphins flowing. It also forces your mind into another space. A good one. And restore yourself. Makes you feel good about yourself. We have, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So you're probably already on the right track as far as doing this letting go and healing. It's not saying to forget, because every relationship that we are involved in is meant to make us grow in a way. I also have that you guys may be dreaming about each other. Either you are dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you, or both. Which is why it may be difficult for you to forget. Not forget, but just, it's why they're at the forefront of your mind. So we have the Justice card. Okay? Chariot. Alright, and the Lovers. Yeah, so I feel that one of you guys feels that the other one did something wrong. Or both of you feel like the other one is the one who cut ties and it just wasn't done in the right way. So there's unfinished business. You guys feel that there's unfinished business and no one's saying anything about it. And it was done kind of quickly. That's, to me, the Chariot is rapid action. I mean, it's like the person who did it just left without saying anything. And it's not fair. The Chariot is water energy. But I'm kind of feeling a fire sign. I don't know why. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. I'm feeling a fire sign with that. And you get the Lovers. So there's still emotions here. And it feels like there's a lot of emotions still tied up in this. And they say when you really love someone, when that person hurts you, you can really hate that person. You can really harbor heavy emotions, like, yep. Not surprised. So we've got the Devil card, which talks about toxic ties. So there's some toxicity in this relationship. You guys may have been codependent on each other. This wasn't a relationship that was equal give and take. It was, I don't know whose side it was toxic on, but it was either one person heavily overgave and the other person heavily took, and it wasn't healthy. It wasn't a healthy relationship. So we have the Empress, and then we have the Moon, which means it's almost like this toxicity, it wasn't obvious. So they played mind games. They came off as this loving person who had a bunch of magic about them. They could have been very alluring to you. But then they were toxic. They made you feel bad about going to have a boys' night out or a girls' night out. They made you feel bad about having friends outside of their relationship. They made you feel bad about spending time with your family. And maybe they didn't realize that that is a toxic way to behave. Their toxicity could have been unenlightened. They might not have that just could be how they were in relationships, and they didn't understand you can't be like that. And so you were like, peace, I'm out, I'm not dealing with it, I'm out. Then we have the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So we have honestly, it looks like I'm going to take this as their energy. They changed. Those emotions were brought to the surface, and they were like, how could I have acted that way? They realized they've got to be complete on their own. They've got to be stable on their own. They've got to be loving and transparent emotionally on their own. They've got to be their own person. They've got to have love for themselves first before they can love someone else. And those emotions were brought to the surface. And I think that's why you're still on their mind, is because they knew what you offered and they knew how they acted. And that's why they're still, it's almost like their subconscious is calling out to you in their sleep, and you're thinking about this relationship, and when you see them, if you run into them, you're probably still thinking, man, I'm so glad I got out of that relationship. And they've changed. They know how bad they were, and they haven't, I mean, when you hear from that person, oh, I'm different now, would you believe them? Would you believe them if they said that? That's probably why they haven't said nothing. Alright. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So there's a decision that needs to be made regarding where you're going to go. I feel like you'd like to give this person another chance just because of how much of there you've got the Lover's card. I mean, you've got the Lover's card. There was love there. You wanted the relationship to have love. There was love there, definitely. But there was so much that happened there that you're not sure if it's worth it to go through it again. We have the Ten of Cups, which is fulfillment. I'm not here to tell you to give this person another chance. Although, it might be worth a try. Just saying. Ten of Cups is financial. Might be financial. I don't know. Cups is emotional fulfillment. Giving this person a chance. I'm not saying they're the love of your life. They will be the love of your life. But it might be what they need just to see that they can be different. It might be what you need to see that they can be different. But first we have cleanse and restore yourself. You've got to release the past. Surrender, healing, and release the past. You loved them. I mean, that point is clear. You've got to kind of look at the facts. I mean, we have justice. We have justice here because you're weighing the facts. We have Chariot here because you make a decision. You have Two of Pentacles because you need to make a decision. And you're already doing what needs to be done. In your mind, it's like you've already kind of decided what you'd like to do. And it's really up to you what you do. But they've changed. And whether or not you go for it, I mean, this will play in your mind. It's one of those things where, do you have a list of dreams as you watch your grandkids play in the yard, or do you have a list of things that you've done? Do you have stories that you wish that you'd done, or do you have, this person could be the person that you end up with in a happy way for the rest of your life, for the end of your life. But you won't know till you try. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. I was going to say obviously, but generally, it's all in your thinking. If you do give this person a chance, you have to go at it in the right mind frame. You can't go in and hold the past over their head the entire time. You have to go in with forgiveness and love. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's your fear. That's your fear coming out right there. So surrender your fears. That's the only way to move forward. And then I'm going to pull one more card. You got to surrender your fear, or else you're not giving yourself or them a valid chance, a valid opportunity. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers you seek. I can't make it up, honestly. Trust your intuition. And if your intuition is telling you no, then the answer is no. Trust your intuition. The answer will be different for everyone. The answer will be different for everyone. You just have to trust yourself. But overall, make sure you're cleansing and restoring yourself. And you surrender the past so that you're healing and you're releasing. And that's what I have for you today, water signs. I hope you have a blessed Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.